So according to an article published by Newsweek on the 3rd of November 2025, the United States has scheduled its first test of a nuclear-capable but unarmed intercontinental ballistic missile that they are apparently prepping to launch on November 5th through the 6th, based on U.S. Navy navigational warnings that have been issued for the Pacific region. Now, the exact timing for this window is going to be weather dependent, and it's classified until shortly before launch when exactly it's going to happen. The type of missile that they're going to be launching is an LGM-30 Golf Minuteman III, which is an unarmed ICBM, and it's been deployed since 1970 on an annual basis by the U.S. Air Force Global Strike Command as part of a routine and periodic activities designed to demonstrate that the United States nuclear deterrent remains safe, secure, reliable, and effective in deterring 21st century threats and reassuring allies. Now, this is going to be the second U.S. nuclear forces test since September of 2025, following the submarine-launched Trident 2 D5 missile exercise in Florida. Now, like I said, this thing's not going to have a nuclear payload on it, and it's strictly going to be relying on computer simulations and subcritical elements, as well as flight tests like this to certify warhead reliability. Apparently, the launch is supposed to take from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California on November 5th through the 6th, and it's going to target the Ronald Reagan Ballistic Missile Defense Test Site in the Kwajalein Atoll in the Marshall Islands. Now, just to be clear, U.S. officials are stressing that this launch is not event-specific, and these are planned out far in advance, and they're saying that this doesn't have anything to do with the fact that President Trump recently talked about resuming nuclear tests. And what they mean by that is that they're not conducting this test launch as a response to any specific thing that's happening in the world, and that these things are pre-scheduled in far in advance, just in order to test the operational capabilities of these ICBMs. Now, because it's an ICBM launch, there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to try to portray this in a specific way or make it seem like this is as a direct response to something that happened, but that's just not the case. Basically, what I mean by that is that there's going to be a lot of sensationalized reporting on this because it's a significant event, but it's a very routine test.